Hey everybody, Jay here.
Skip?
We're here to give you a little update on what's been happening here in the auditorium, also to test our live stream as we've been working to make it a better quality and more consistent for you guys. So here we are. Skip, you want to tell them about what's happening here?
Well, first, we really appreciate how patient you've been while we've
Yes.
been getting this together. Our entire goal with this is to be able to fit more people in here for the live service and to do a better job with streaming the other service. So
Yes.
thanks for bearing with us through that, and we're trying to make it great. We really are. And also, we've done, as you've noticed, if you've been here for a bit, we've done all sorts of remodeling in here to accommodate that. We've got chairs coming, new chairs, so we don't have to have folding chairs anymore. And we've done some things with our screens and whatnot that you'll see Sunday. We've got our smaller portable baptismal over here. It's been really exciting to do it. And, so much of it is because of your giving, which has just been phenomenal. And, we've just been able to do it. We haven't borrowed any money. In fact, we're paying debt off while we're doing all this. So that's an amazing blessing. You guys are the best, and we're really thankful for that.
And the way we've been able to do that is that people have jumped in with their skills and talents that they have, whether it's building a stage or having teams that do that for their business or having the knowledge in the booth to help us reconfigure and get things in there. You've jumped in, you've given of your time, finances. So you guys have made this transition here completely possible. So thank you to everyone that has been in part of it. Let's give these guys kind of a timeline on the funny chair situation and why it's still, why we're just now getting really excited about having chairs
The
coming.
ongoing chair saga of 2021 through some point in 2022.
Yes.
Well, we ordered the chairs, I think, in September of last year. They're being made in Georgia. Which makes you think it's going to kind of be quick, just down the road.
Yeah.
So many things have happened. We're not able to get materials. That area of Georgia was a real hot point for COVID. This latest, the Omicron virus, they shut the factory down 3 different times. The trucking was all backed up. But now our chairs have been manufactured.
Woohoo!
So
Isn't
they
that
are
exciting,
there.
guys?
We're just waiting for a truck to bring them here. Definitely by Easter, we will have them all installed here. I'm hoping earlier, but trying to be realistic. But that'll kind of be the final piece of this becoming just a super functional room.
Yeah, we're excited. We originally started this process in November, and it is now March. And so we're hanging in there. Thank you for being willing to use a less than ideal situation with folding chairs all in the back of the room and everything. But yeah, we're stoked.
And just want to mention, Dr. Roy King is speaking on Sunday. As Tommy and Christy are in Rwanda as we speak. Roy is just an amazing. He's an amazing guy, but he's a great teacher. He's been a part of our congregation for years, and we love him. I spent the part of the day with him yesterday talking through the message, and you really don't want to miss it. It's really going to be really amazing. He's great. And then Tommy will be back the week after that, and we'll kind of be back in a little bit of a normal swing. Heading up to Easter, we've got our spring gathering that we'll do outside before Easter on the Saturday. That's like a neighborhood block party that we try to do as much as we can. We will be going to outside services at the 9 o'clock, but probably not until that weekend. We're kind of looking at the weather's it's going to be cold this Sunday, and we're just trying to think it through. So, but by Easter, we'll be outside for that first service. Want to give you a heads up on that too. And don't forget worship nights we do in here first Friday of every month. It has been an amazing time. A good number of people are coming out, but if you're looking for something great to do, we've kind of wrapped it up into eating together, worshiping together. On the first Friday of every month, we'll be doing that. So we hope to see you there at some of those.
Yeah, I think it's an excellent time to hang out. Just some recaps of some things that have been going on this week. I mentioned Sunday that the car show is happening this week. I was totally wrong. It's happening 17th through the 19th. We've already got a good bit of volunteers. We would love to have a few more just to make it a lot more easy and fun for everybody. So if you want to be a part of that, it's a great way to give back by serving just because of the nature of what it is. All Nations Cafe has been a hit already. We've
Big
had
numbers.
the first spring cafe we've officially done. In the past, it's usually just been kind of gatherings, like they would get the word out to students, and then they would see who could gather up, and they would take a little trip down to Charleston, or they would do some things. But this year, there's been such a demand that they're actually doing a cafe night each week, and we've had a huge turnout already.
It's been amazing. They expected 700 Ecuadorian students to come in.
Yes.
And we had over 70 here on a Monday night. And I got thinking about it, and I was like, 10% of all of them that are in the greater Grandstand area were at our cafe.
Landed here, which is pretty
amazing.
amazing.
At our cafe on Monday night.
So you guys are helping do that whenever you volunteer, when you give, when you support. Those are some of the things you're doing. Tommy and Christy are in Rwanda now. They're kind of boots on the ground, getting to see what this area is going to be, what this village is looking like when we're supporting, sponsoring children there so that they can go school, education, and then a lot of you, we sponsor. And what's really cool about giving to this little girl, Esther, we also give towards her family. And so we are stoked to see and get a report for what's happening there and hear from Tommy and Christy when they get back of just kind of like what's unfolding as this new mission is taking place.
Yeah, and if you weren't here when we did that, we did this in the fall. We had what's called, I think it was Pledge Sunday or Adoption Sunday, and they bring in all the stuff, and
I think they want us to use the word sponsor.
Sponsor. Okay, well, thank you for the refresher.
Yes.
The jury will disregard those last sentences. But sponsor weekend, so they brought all these cards for all these kids, and I asked Alan, who's the director of the program, after the first service, I said, what happens if we run out of cards? And he said, we've never run out of cards. And I was like, I think we're going to run out of cards. And he was like, well, I mean, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Well, the second service, we ran out of cards. Like, we got almost to 80 sponsorships, which was just amazing. They were adding cards at the last minute. So it was just we don't want to lose momentum on that. And so Tommy and Christy, this first chance they got to go, are there, and like Jay said, they're on the ground checking it out, checking in on this, and we look forward to it being a long-term partnership where we are just involved with that village. That's our village.
Yeah, and hopefully some of you over this time, it's a long-term commitment with the church, so hopefully in the next coming months and years that you guys actually get to be a part of going as well. Maybe there's some piece of that we can figure this out. But thanks so much for hanging in with us, guys. We were here just doing a test, but then also wanted to make it valuable to give you some updates. Thank you so much for being a part of this family. We love you. We're glad that you gather with us here online and in person. We will see you soon.